Welcome, and thank you for joining me for this guided meditation. The theme of our practice today is working towards forgiveness by letting go. I'm giving this practice, this guided meditation, as a gift to everyone who has been attending the mindfulness sessions, everyone who has supported us in this amazing endeavor, been with us on this wonderful journey, as we offer the practices, share the teachings that we have learned from our teachers, that we've been so fortunate to receive. And so this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while as a gesture of gratitude and appreciation. The pains of our past cannot be released until we touch them with healing and forgiveness. Alice Miller says, "The truth about our childhood is stored up in our body, and although we can repress it, we can never alter it. Our intellect can be deceived, our feelings manipulated, our conceptions confused, and our body tricked with medication. But someday our body will present its bill, for it is as incorruptible as a child who, still whole in spirit, will accept no compromise or excuses, and it will not stop tormenting us until we stop evading the truth." And Jack Kornfield shares a story about a tribe, the Babemba tribe in South Africa. In this tribe, when a person acts irresponsibly or unjustly, he is placed in the center of the village, alone and unfettered. All work ceases, and every man, woman, and child in the village gathers in a large circle around the accused individual. Then each person in the tribe speaks to the accused, one at a time, each recalling the good things the person in the center of the circle has done in his lifetime. Every incident, every experience that can be recalled with any detail and accuracy is recounted. All his positive attributes, good deeds, strengths, and kindnesses are recited carefully and at length. This tribal ceremony often lasts for several days, and at the end of the ceremony, the tribal circle is broken, a joyous celebration takes place, and the person is symbolically and literally welcomed back into the tribe. And so let's set the intention now to allow ourselves to be welcomed back into this tribe of humanity, letting go of old conditioning, old attachments, things that don't serve us anymore. And starting on this path of forgiveness for ourselves and eventually for others. Ajahn Chah says, "If you let go a little, you will have a little happiness. If you let go a lot, you will have a lot of happiness. If you let go completely, you will be free." So this is a meditation on letting go, inspired by the writing of Jack Kornfield. One of the essential tasks for living a wise life is letting go. Letting go is the path to freedom. It is only by letting go of the hopes, the fears, the pain, the past, the stories that have a hold on us, that we can quiet our mind and open our heart. We do not need to fear letting go. We can trust the courage and vulnerability of our heart to meet life as it is. We can rest kindly where we are. As we let go, the tender ground of honesty, healing, and love will carry us through the ever-changing world. Remember that letting go does not mean losing the knowledge we have gained from the past. The knowledge of the past stays with us. To let go is to release the images and emotions, the grudges and fears, the clingings and disappointments of the past that bind our spirit. Like emptying a cup, letting go leaves us free to receive, refreshed, sensitive, and awake. Not the same as aversion, struggling to get rid of something. We cannot genuinely let go of what we resist. What we resist and fear secretly follows us, even as we push it away. To let go of fear or trauma, we need to acknowledge just how it is. We need to feel it fully and accept that this is so. It is as it is. Letting go begins with letting be. And when we learn to let things be, they gradually lose their power. They cease to disturb us. As we allow what is true, space comes into the body and the mind. We breathe and soften and come to rest. In accepting it, we become free. Then we can ask, do I have to continue to replay this story? Do I have to hold on to these losses, these feelings? Is it time to let this go? And the heart will know. There is an organic cycle to letting go. We feel it as a wisdom that knows it is time to move on, to release the past and tenderly return to the present. When we let go, we return to an honest and simple openness. So this practice of mindfulness, of meditation, allows us to know in our bodies, in our hearts, what is really true. Allows us to have some space from whatever arises in our minds, thoughts of the past, worries about the future, things that are based on our experiences from the past, stories that we've been told or that we keep telling ourselves. We no longer have to hang on to these. This practice can give us a way to release ourselves from this kind of bondage that we are in. And even if we set the intention to do this, if we pay attention to our feelings, our thoughts, our emotions in the moment without judgment, with some space, with compassion and understanding for our own experience, knowing that we share in this common human experience, common humanity. This can be very helpful to help us to not react as much, to respond wisely. So now, as we begin this practice, let yourself sit comfortably and quietly, bringing a kind attention to the body and the breath. Sitting with the body supported, the feet in contact with the support of the earth, the hips resting gently on a chair, We can do this practice sitting or lying down. Just noticing all the touch points and the contact points between the body and the support. The arms can rest down by the sides or somewhere on the body, maybe the belly or the chest. Notice the shoulders gently resting away from the ears and keeping a long spine and a long neck, nodding the chin slightly and letting the crown of the head reach away from the feet gently, lengthening the entire body, the entire spine. Aware of the body in this posture, aware of the breath in the body. Allowing the body to relax, to settle into this posture. Settling into the support of the chair or the earth, wherever it is that you're lying down. Let yourself be settled in the ground of the present moment. Aware of the breath as it's happening. And following each breath, each inhale and each exhale. And taking a few mindful breaths. Present with the breath in the body, sensations of breathing. Notice the belly rising and falling with breath, and the chest rising and falling. And now bring awareness to the story, the situation, the feelings, the reactions that it is time to let go of. Name them gently. Sadness, betrayal, anxiety, whatever the situation is, whatever is the name, the label that you want to give it, and allow them the space to just be, to float without any resistance. Hold these feelings in the heart of compassion, understanding and compassion. You may feel them in the body, and somewhere in the body there could be some sensations of tightness or tension, and some tingling, some holding. Just allow these sensations too to be felt without trying to change them, simply breathing into them, sending the breath into these parts, continuing to breathe. And then ask yourself if it is indeed wise to release this past. And feel the benefit, the ease that will come from letting this go. You can say to yourself, over and over again, gently, let go, let go, let go. Soften the body and the heart, and let any feelings that arise drain out of you into the earth. You can sense how the feelings can be released like water draining out of a tub or ice melting into the ground. Feel the space that comes as you let go, how the heart softens and the body opens, as if your whole body was deeply connected. It's deeply connected to the earth, melting any frustrations away, any tension away, letting the earth support and absorb all of these sensations, all of these feelings, letting them be released into the ground. Returning to the breath again, noticing the breath in the body, noticing how the body feels, even just with the intention of letting go, the intention to begin letting go, to find a new way to be present, to be grounded, to be free. And now direct the mind to envision the future where this situation has been released. Sense the freedom, the innocence, the ease that this letting go can bring. Imagine if this situation were no longer an issue, something that you're not tied to or hanging on to, something that's been released. What would this be like? What would it feel like? How would it feel in the body? Say to yourself, let go, let go, let go. You can keep repeating this as a mantra, these two words. It's okay to let go. It's okay to be supported, and to be free. And stay quietly and notice if the feelings return. And each time they return, hold them in compassion. Each time they return, breathe softly, as if to bow to them and say kindly, I've let you go. And continuing to say, letting go, letting go, letting go. And each time the feelings return, breathe and bow and say, I've let you go. The images and feelings may come back many times, yet as you continue to practice, they will eventually fade. Each time you practice, each time you return to this meditation, this practice of letting go gets deeper. Practice of awareness of what is showing up in the body and the mind gets deeper. Strengthening our mindfulness, we continue to strengthen our wisdom, our presence. Gradually the mind will come to trust the space of letting go. And gradually the heart will be easy and you will be free. And returning to the breath in the body. And how does the body feel right now? The feeling of the body being supported by the earth. Feeling of the breath in the body. Feeling greater ease, greater freedom. And greater compassion. May you be safe and protected. May you be happy and peaceful. May you be strong and healthy. May you care for yourself with joy and find ease and well-being. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings learn to let go and trust.